Hey guys, so I'm going to be doing a video on products I regret buying. This is just going to be a few products I've picked over the last year, I'd say maybe about 2 years, that I have been trying out new things. I'm always all for just trying out new things. When people come into Ulta and tell me they love something, it makes me want to get it. So I'm just going to go ahead and get right started for you guys, because I don't want this video to be too long. So the first thing is this foundation. This is the Lifting and Firming Foundation by Boots number 7. I bought this on my birthday back in March, and I tried it out, and it's a little heavy for me. It worked good. It stayed on all day. It kept my face pretty matte all day, but it was just a little heavy for me, and I really wasn't a fan of that. So this is something that I do regret buying. I do suggest it if you guys don't mind heavy foundations, because like I said, it wasn't an actual bad foundation and did what it was supposed to. It was just too heavy for my skin, so that's something I won't be repurchasing. The next thing is this acne-free Acne and Blackhead Terminator, and the reason why I don't like this is because it is so liquidy. Like, can you guys hear that? It's like a liquid. Most acne gels or most acne medications are more like a gel or a cream. This was so liquidy, I didn't even really know how to go about doing it. I put it on a Q-tip and kind of just put it on little areas that I needed help. But this stuff was horrible. It didn't do anything for me. It's about half full left. I used up a ton of it and I didn't notice a difference. So I do not suggest this. If you guys are looking for some kind of an acne medication, I suggest either the Dermalogica Clean Start Hit the Spot, or there's one by Neutrogena, I think. I would recommend either of those over this guy. The next thing is this Scar Gel, and this is by Rimmel or Derma-E. I can't remember. What you're supposed to do is put it on your skin wherever you have scarring. So I have a bunch of scarring left over from Accutane days, and I thought, like, hey, I'm going to try this and try it out and see how it works out for me. Well, first off, the smell does not smell bad, so that's amazing, and it's literally a gel. It's not going to fall out, but I did not notice a difference with this at all. I used this maybe for about 2 months, and nothing. So I had really high hopes for this, but nothing happened, so this I regret buying. The next thing is the Oscar Blondie Volumizing Dry Shampoo Spray. Don't like this stuff. I don't think it does its job. I don't know if I just don't like the sprays of dry shampoos. I like the powders. I have the Oscar Blondie Dry Shampoo, and this is the powder one. Love this stuff. Hate this stuff. Just don't like powders. I don't feel like they do the job. Only time I ever use this powder or a powder dry shampoo in general is if I'm trying to get volume to my hair, if I want to tease it. But for the actual purpose of dry shampoo, I use the powder, because this stuff just does not do the job that the powder does. Next is the Spackle Under Makeup Primer. I actually got this from work for free as a piece of gratis, and I just don't like it because it's so liquidy. It's like, it feels like almost like a lotion you're putting on your face. And I know primers aren't supposed to be super thick, but this is just too liquidy for me. I don't like how it feels on my skin. It goes right on like a lotion almost. Like, I don't know any other way to describe it. But it actually made my skin feel like I had a coating of something on it, and I just don't like how that feels. When I want a primer, I want it to feel like almost like I have nothing on my skin. The next thing is this Neutrogena Revitalizing Lip Balm. I got this when they were having a sale at CVS or Rite Aid or Walgreens, one of those, for 40% off. And I got this color. I can't even tell you what color. Oh, it's Fresh Plum. I hate this stuff. It didn't do anything that it says. I used quite a bit of it. I was even fighting back the color because it says it's supposed to like rejuvenate your lips, make them younger, make the fine lines disappear. I wasn't expecting great things, but I was expecting maybe like them to add moisture, and it didn't even do that. So this was definitely a waste of money. Next thing is this Scandal Eyes by Rimmel. A lot of people like this here on YouTube, and I just did not like it. The brush was way too big, I thought. You couldn't really get in your eyelashes. It didn't even do anything. Like, I felt like it put mascara on my eyelashes, but it didn't volumize, it didn't thicken them, it didn't lengthen them. It didn't do anything, so I was bummed about this one. The next one is another mascara from Rimmel, and this is the Lash Accelerator, which looks like this. And this is actually supposed to make your lashes longer. Also didn't do anything. I didn't use it long enough. I guarantee I didn't use this long enough to actually see stuff happening, but I thought that since the brush was so tiny, maybe it'd work like the, I think it's called Lash Perfection by CoverGirl, where it just separates them. Didn't even do that for me, so this is another guy that I was bummed about. The next two things are these eyeliners from NYX. I like almost every product by NYX, but I don't like these. I wanted to use them for my waterline, and I got them in this light pink and white. I wanted to use them on my waterline, and they just don't even show up that well. I mean, I might have just got too light of colors. That's the pink one right there, and then the white one. When you draw it on there very, very hard, it's going to show up. But I wonder, maybe I just got wrong colors where these colors don't show up well on my waterline. But I haven't used these really since I bought them. So they're kind of good for like inner corner. But once again, you really have to press down to get the color to come out. The ones by NYX that I really enjoy is the Stay On, Glide On, and definitely a Turn On eyeliners. Those guys are amazing. These I just don't suggest anyone purchasing. The next thing is this eyeshadow palette by Physicians Formula. It looks just like this, and it's one of those shimmer strips, and I got this one's for brown eyes. But I really enjoyed the colors that were in here, so I went ahead and picked up this one. I would just have to say they're not that pigmented. These couple up here are good for like highlight shades, these two. Down here, this brown is pretty pigmented. Looks like that. But other than that, I just don't reach for this palette. I don't really like the purples that are in this palette, and that's probably the main reason why I bought it is because of the purples. But I don't really like how they show up on my lid, so this was a bust. The last thing I want to show you guys is this Rimmel palette. And this is in Fever number 740. These guys are just not good. They're not that pigmented. Let me try to show you guys. This bottom one barely even shows up. So that's me literally pressing my fingers in them. So these I just don't like. I have some of the Rimmel single eyeshadows, and I really, really like those. I just was not a fan of this. So that is pretty much all of the products that I regret buying that I can think of right now. If you guys have some products that you guys regret buying, put it down in the comments below, because I love hearing what you guys hate so I don't go make the same mistake you guys did. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll talk to you all in my next video. Bye.